Whether it's Kroger's Simple Truth Turkey or mac and cheese with Murray's English Cheddar or pie made with fresh Cosmic Crisp apples, there are many dishes we look forward to sharing during the holidays. And Kroger has all the fresh ingredients you need to turn today's holidays into tomorrow's memories. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
And right now, you can save when you shop your faves. Just buy 6 or more participating sale items and save 50 cents each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
With Black Friday savings at the Home Depot, you can get top brand laundry sets with the latest tech to tackle any mess you might face this holiday, like automatic fabric and load size detection for spills of any size, from cookies and milk on your favorite holiday sweater to the toddler of the house discovering just how fun cranberry sauce can be. Make more magic this holiday season. Let your new appliances handle the mess. Shop Black Friday savings and get up to 30% off, plus instantly save up to $750 on select LG laundry sets at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Offer valid November 2nd through 30th. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Matt Jolly, right here on Georgia Radio.
Well, I've been talking about this show coming up here at the Griffin Opera House with Merle Haggard's son, Scott Haggard. And he's joining us right now from the road on his way down here. He's been up in Missouri, I guess. And did you make Nashville yet, Scott?
No, we haven't made it to Nashville yet. We're in Kentucky right now.
I love Kentucky, man. What a great state. I stop at every Cracker Barrel I can, and I spend the night when I'm on the road at a Cracker Barrel.
I love me some Cracker Barrel. I love me some Cracker Barrel, too, man.
I just go right in there, pull in the parking lot at night, have my supper, and then sleep, and then go in there and have pancakes, and then I'm back on the road. Well,
That's right.
Greatest things in the world. So if you're listening, Cracker Barrel, Scott Haggard and I appreciate your help.
We do. We certainly do.
You're coming to the Griffin Opera House, man. This is going to be great. Friday night, Veterans Day, a free show for veterans, and you're playing it along with our friend Mark Ware. They're at the historic Griffin Opera House in downtown Griffin, Georgia.
That's right.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Miss Adria Hyde is going to be singing the national anthem too.
And you're picking her up in Nashville, I guess. That's the whole.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, that's. You got to make it happen, right? Everybody thinks of the road as such a glamorous lifestyle, but
man, there's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes on.
Speaking of behind the scenes, folks know you, of course, as Merle Haggard's son, but you actually have quite a few originals out, and I think they're great. We're going to play them here after this interview airs on the station. But Home Again, Take This Country Back, and Beer Me Up, Scotty, a little tongue-in-cheek there to the the Star Trek fans, I guess, that are out there. But, talk to us about your career and obviously how you got started, because just because you're Merle Haggard's son doesn't mean, you're going to go into music.
I drove a truck for 14 years, and I was a welder for 10 years. So I've had my experience on making a living, but I got tired driving a truck, so I didn't want to play the guitar and sing. It was a lot easier.
I think so. Was driving a truck there's so many songs that come out of that lifestyle. How did that affect you?
Well, matter of fact, I wrote living in Shadow Merle in the back of a W900 Kenworth on my way to California.
Wow. And let's talk about your dad a little bit, because I know everybody wants to know about it. What was that like, growing up the son of Merle Haggard?
It was a little different. I was raised by my mother, and I didn't get to meet my father until I was in my 30s. But we initially met in Panama City Beach, Florida, and I went on the bus, and we had a long discussion, and later on, I already had met Marty. I met Marty first, and he came to my hometown, actually, and wound up spending the night at my house. So,
Marty's been on this show, in fact.
Really?
Yeah. The Haggard Boys.
Haggard Boys, yeah.
Well, I think that's.
We'd like to get together one day, maybe, and do a Haggard Brothers show.
I think that'd be great. And you guys all know each other now, and I guess it's got to be fun to hear all the stories from everybody.
Oh, it is.
Well, I hope we can hear a few of them on stage with you this Friday night. Of course, if you can't make it out Friday night, you're doing a full show again on Saturday there at the Griffin Opera House.
Yeah, we'll be playing from like 8 to 10 or maybe even longer. Who knows?
Yeah. What do you think of that guy, that Mark Ware guy? You know, he's a friend of ours, but he's not here right now, so you can say whatever you want to about him.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's an awesome guy, yeah.
Well, if you want to say something else, now's your chance, Scott. So that's great. Well, I think it's fantastic that you're doing that. Of course, James and Deanna Potts up there, who own the Opera House with all that they're doing right now for country music and for just music in the state of Georgia is so wonderful. And I'm glad that they're getting performers like you to come out.
Well, actually, I was their first musical act last year.
You know, I was looking up. There's a great search function that the University of Georgia has where you can go back and look at old newspaper articles. And one of the coolest things I've been able to come up with for the Griffin Opera House is that Fiddlin' John Carson, the guy that started it all in country music, as we know today, where he recorded a song with his fiddle and sang, he recorded that first track up in Nashville. And if you watch the Ken Burns, documentary on country music, you'll hear him talked about at the very beginning. There's a very high likelihood that he actually played the Griffin Opera House a couple of times at the old Fiddlers Convention they used to have back then. So,
really?
I love the lineage. Yeah, it all started here, and I love to say every time I get on that stage that we're continuing the tradition here in Georgia through the Griffin Opera House. I mean, it's just great that they're able to do this.
They got the upstairs open now. They got the balcony open. It's a beautiful venue.
What are we going to hear on Friday night and Saturday night from you?
We're gonna hear some patriotic songs. We're gonna do some patriotic songs, and along with some originals, a few Merle Haggard covers.
I think that's great. And people, when they meet you, do they? When people meet me, they don't look at me and go, huh, well, I can kind of see it. You sound a lot like, I'm not judged by how my father was, but I'm guessing when people meet you, it's an instant, they're trying to size you up and figure out if you're just like Merle.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of held to a higher standard.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you that. How does that affect, when you lay your hat in the ring? You don't want to change your name to Scott Sense a Pony or whatever. You're Scott Haggard.
Yep. Oh, I get recognized everywhere. Everybody says, "Dang, you look just like Merle Haggard."
And you say, "Well, funny story."
Yeah, right.
I think it's great, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in person and of course hearing your songs on Friday night. That's going to be a lot of fun. If folks want to stay in touch with you, how's the best way to do it? Got a website and Facebook? What do you say?
Yeah, I got a website with all my merch on it. It's www.thesecondgenerationoutlaw.com.
Okay.
And you can also go to Scott Haggard fan page, and I have my own personal page too, Scott Haggard on Facebook.
There you go.
Scott Haggard music too.
I love it. Well, I'm looking forward to hanging out on Friday night, and I wish you all the best of luck on Saturday night for the big show there at the Griffin Opera House with Mark Ware. You can catch him again Friday. It starts at 6. So you got to be ready at 6 o'clock. We'll have the live broadcast going. And then again on Saturday, it's a little bit later, so you can go down and have dinner. Give Miss Kim a call, 770-688-7188 for tickets to the Griffin Opera House. Again, 770-688-7188. A free show for veterans this Friday night with Scott Haggard. Scott, I hope this is the first of many times that you come on. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, yes, sir. We are so excited about getting down here to Georgia. I'm originally from Alabama, so it's some old stomping grounds.
Well, drive safe, and we'll see you soon, Scott.
All right, brother.
Well, before we go, let's check in with James Potts from Remax Southern. They're the owners there at the Griffin Opera House. And James, you're a vet yourself, and you're doing this big show on Friday for the veterans.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be a great show.
Well, and of course, it's not only just a great show, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on there this week in and around Griffin that you've had a large part in. What can folks expect when they come out Friday?
Yeah, so again, it's a Veterans Day tribute concert Friday night at the O. We're featuring opening with Mark Ware out of Jackson, Georgia, and then finishing off with infamous Scott Haggard, son of Merle Haggard. He's going to do some tribute songs from his father and for America and for our vets, and it's just going to be a great show. The tickets are free. All you got to do is go online. You got to go online and get your ticket, but they're absolutely free. It's limited seating, so make sure you get them. And then Scott's coming back Saturday night for a show for everybody else. We currently got a promo code going, Scott 2022. Now to get you 20% off your tickets. And again, that's Scott 2022. And we're just going to support our veterans. And we got some giveaways Friday night. It's going to be a great show.
Man, I'm looking forward to it. There's a museum going on, and I guess the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, they've got that set up, the traveling exhibit. Just a lot to see and do in and around Griffin right now for Veterans Day.
Yeah, that's right. And matter of fact, we're doing a Veterans Day breakfast at Remax Southern. It's free to all veterans. It's from 8 to 10:30. And while you're here doing the breakfast, we got a program at 9, and there's a travel and military museum set up and an exact replica of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers. We got a former tomb guard here with us. So it's, again, we're just trying to support our vets and give back to them for all they did for us. And
you're a veteran too, James. Where did you serve?
Yeah, so I served back in 2001 to 2005. I was with Operation Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom. Did a year in Iraq.
Well, God bless you, man, and thanks for your service. You're at Remax Southern. You're the owner there at Remax Southern. If you want to go by and see all of this for the breakfast, it's at 232 South 10th Street there in Griffin, Georgia. But come on out to the Griffin Opera House. It's going to be a great time. The full show, again, is on Saturday. Friday night, it starts at 6. It is a veterans show, free to veterans. And you heard the promo code. Give that promo code one more time there.
Yeah, that's the promo code for Saturday night is Scott 2022. Again, that's Scott 2022. That'll get you 20% off your tickets.
Hot dog. I'm looking forward to it. And we'll be broadcasting the show for the veterans live on Georgia Radio on Friday night. So just great fun. And we sure appreciate the partnership there with you guys at the Griffin Opera House. Just great. A great collaboration, and I think having Scott Haggard there is just going to be wonderful. He was the first act that you guys had there when you took over, he said.
That's right. When we opened the doors and this year, he was our first show. He did a great performance, man. He really gets back, and it's an incredible show. So, and yes, we really enjoy partnering with Georgia Radio. It's been a blast, and we look forward to support.
We're going to do all the old-time radio hours there this coming year. It's going to be a lot of fun. But, James, thanks for everything you've done, and I'll see you Friday.
All right. Sounds great.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for tuning in here to this special broadcast with James Potts and, of course, the one and only Scott Haggard taking the stage at the Griffin Opera House Friday at 6. There will be a live broadcast, but you got to get there in person. And if you can't make it on Friday, you can go back Saturday for the full show with Scott Haggard and Mark Ware. You got the promo code. You got the phone number. We'll see you there on Friday. Stay tuned if you're listening to the live stream. Got some Scott Haggard music coming up right after this. Glad you're here.
Georgia Radio. Good company and great country.